this past April when Madison Rayne defended her Knockouts championship at that time against Mickie James.
Well, it wasn't a long match, that's for sure. I mean, Mickie James, she finally achieved a huge goal that she had at that time and was crowned the Knockouts champ, much to the chagrin of Madison Rayne right here, the Queen Bee.
And her opponent from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James.
And then this past Sunday at Hardcore Justice, it was Hardcore Country Mickie James who defended the Knockouts title versus the Challenge of Winter.
Well, Winter spewed blood right in the face of Mickie James, which led to us crowning a new Knockouts champ, Mike.
And Sunday at Hardcore Justice, Mickie James fell victim to the team of Angelina Love and Winter. Problem was, it was a singles match. Angelina's interference had ended up costing Mickie the Knockouts championship. Winter spewing the blood in the eyes of Mickie James, blinding her, and Winter is the new title holder.
Look, Madison needs a little time here to take off that gorgeous tiara. That's a tiara, by the way, Mike, on her hair.
Well, thank you.
That's what they call that, girls.
She's the Queen Bee.
Just told Mickie, shut up.
Oh, watch this quick roll up here by Mickie James that almost got the 3 count, almost just as fast as what went down at Lockdown back in April.
Exactly. I don't know what Madison's doing there. I don't know what that was. She was playing possum, right? But kind of making loose something was wrong there. A pretty hot-looking possum.
It's going to be interesting to see after what went down Sunday at Hardcore Justice in light of what we heard from Mickie James and how she was blinded by the mistake. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The rake of the eyes by Madison Rayne. And obviously Madison Rayne must think
she went right after the eyes.
Mickie James has not recovered sufficiently. Goes for the cover and gets 2. But how about that beatdown of Mr. Anderson by Immortal to start off Impact Wrestling?
Oh, you're not kidding. I mean, just not a good night already for Mr. Anderson. Immortal just laying it down.
It sounds like Eric Bischoff regretting the decision to ever bring Mr. Anderson into Immortal.
Right here, Madison Rayne, she took advantage of the eyes, the situation that we saw from this past Sunday at Hardcore Justice, and that got basically Mickie James behind the blocks because of that.
This is a #1 contenders match. The winner here between Madison Rayne and Mickie James. And quick roll up here and a 2 count for Mickie James.
I'd like to see that cover in a slow-mo. Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Back on point. Winner of this match will face Winter for the Knockouts title.
Mickie James now trying to amp it up here on Madison Rayne. Oh, look at that.
Spins into the drop kick, followed by the pin for a near fall.
A little spin a donkey into a little drop kick. And I did say spin a donkey.
Series of strikes with Madison up against the ropes. Mickie takes advantage. Ooh, Madison comes back and caught her right on the jawline with the elbow.
You know, Mike, I got to say, Madison Rayne, she's been on a little bit of a losing streak as of late. A win here could definitely get her off, maybe get some momentum for her.
Well, it would put her right into the title picture. #1 contenders match. Whoever prevails here tonight gets that title shot against Winter. Oh! Big fist press off the top by Mickie James.
Yeah, Lou Thesz never wore boots like Mickie's wearing, I'll tell you that. Maybe not with that type of heel.
Now wearing the tiara, thank you, Taz, of the Queen Bee. Oh, it's got to infuriate her.
What the heck?
Ducks down so she misses the clothesline. And now Mickie James going to go DDT. Madison, spike, dropped on her head. Mickie covers. Mickie gets the 3 count. She's the #1 contender.
Your winner, Mickie James.
Well, Mickie James finds herself right back in the middle of it. Let's take another look here. You see that right there? Mickie James, she put the tiara on. She did that little pirouette. I think that's what they call a ballet. And then Madison with the hitter from behind. She ducks. Boom.
undefeated streak is in jeopardy because tonight he must face 3 members of Immortal in a Bound for Glory Series match.
Well, the new World Heavyweight Champion, Kurt Angle, has arrived. Hopefully, we'll find out what was behind his actions at Hardcore Justice.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we return to the Impact Zone, Robbie E. and Cookie, they are ready for X Division action. Meanwhile, at the broadcast table, we are joined by none other than Austin Aries. Welcome.
Welcome, Mike. How are you?
You don't have to throw me a kiss, but you can shake my hand, my friend.
I'll shake your hand.
All right.
Please welcome to the ring from Venice, California, the X Division champion, Brian Kendrick.
Taz, let's take everybody back. This past Sunday, Hardcore Justice Brian Kendrick, he defended the X Division championship against Alex Shelley and Austin Aries in a 3-way match.
Well, it was definitely a physical 3-way match for the X Division title last Sunday when Brian Kendrick grabbed the win, retained the title, and got the victory on Alex Shelley.
That's right, Taz. You said it exactly correct. He beat Alex Shelley. He didn't beat A double Austin Aries. He hasn't done that yet.
Well, that's a great point. And you told Kendrick that this past Sunday to his face, which I respect. You handle your business face to face. I like that, Aries.
I'm a real man.
I hear you. What's your thing? You're the greatest man in the world or something like that?
The greatest man that ever lived.
Oh, okay. Well, that's more humbling than the other way.
Of course.
And Robbie E. on the attack in this non-title match against the X Division champion, Brian Kendrick. And Austin Aries, the X Division, totally built on the spirit of competition. When it comes to you, you have a different mindset when it comes to that X Division and that spirit of competition. You're totally opposite of everybody else.
I have to disagree with you, Mike. I'm all about competition. I'm as competitive as anybody. It's a win at all costs.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's that win-at-all-costs attitude that you have.
Robbie E. He's trying to win at all costs here right on Brian Kendrick.
I think Brian Kendrick was a little distracted by Cookie, and Robbie took advantage of that like a smart man would.
Right now, Robbie just grounding Brian Kendrick here. And I mean, Aries, tell me, to break down Brian Kendrick, he's the X Division champion. He's a little unorthodox, off-colored fellow, right?
Exactly, unorthodox. You never quite know what he's going to bring at you. You just have to be ready for anything, and he's got some funky ring gear there.
He sure does. It's kind of like a combination of a gi pants and a tablecloth.
Ooh. Just when the champ, Kendrick, mounts a comeback, gets cut off by Robbie E. Kendrick falls out to the floor, and there's Cookie's involvement.
Yeah, thank God Cookie didn't drop a leg on him.
That's my kind of spirit of competition right there.
Win at all costs.
Win at all costs. You know, like in the record book, it says there's only 2 columns. There's a win column and a loss column.
Watch this. Could be a win here for Robbie E., but no, Kendrick able to kick out. Obviously, some communication issues between Cookie and Robbie E.
It definitely is. You can see Robbie E. was getting a little upset at Cookie, but back on point is Robbie E.
You see, he slowed the pace down right now. He's obviously got the size advantage, the strength advantage. He's got to keep Brian on the ground, and then he's going to have the advantage.
It's really the key against somebody like Brian Kendrick. Dictate the pace and ground the high flyer.
I like your whole thing, Aries, that you basically, the X Division guys, they're always waving the X Division flag, but you kind of run to the beat of your own drum.
That's right. I'm a complete athlete. A lot of these guys are one-dimensional. Yes. They're one-trick ponies. I've got many ponies in my stable.
Looked like Kendrick was going to go for the sliced bread. Instead, shot into the corner by Robbie E. Cookie up in the apron.
Oh, that's right in front of the referee's face. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey.
Hairspray right into the eyes of her own man, Robbie E. That's Kendrick. There it is. Sliced bread. Nailed it. Champ covers. Champ gets 2. Champ gets the win.
Of course, Brian Kendrick would take a victory like that. That's supposed to be the code of ethics that he talks about. I tell you what, until Brian Kendrick faces me one-on-one and pins or makes me submit, he can't call himself a real X Division champion.
I gotta say, I agree with you. I know Mike doesn't agree with you, but I know I definitely...
What are you talking about? Don't speak for me.
I'm just saying, I know how you are.
I've been impressed with Austin Aries just like you have. Maybe I haven't jumped on the bandwagon quite like you, Taz.
Hey, I'm a fan of the man's work. It's all right.
Taz is the smartest man in the wrestling business as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. And a big victory there for Brian Kendrick. No matter your personal feelings towards him, you got to admit he's a tremendous athlete. There's issues here with Robbie and Cookie.
He's a great athlete, but he's not the greatest man that ever lived.
Good point.
X Division champion Brian Kendrick gains the win in the non-title match. Austin Aries, we thank you, and we know you want that one-on-one shot.
I think me too.
Hey, man, you ready?
Yeah.
Whoa. Who you texting?
Mama Pope, she sent a text. She liked our match from Hardcore Justice, so she told me to tell you, good match.
Yeah, okay. Let's get one thing straight here. I'm going to give you your props where you deserve it. You beat me fair and square. You didn't hook the tights. You did what I asked you to do. You wrestled. I wasn't going to take the 7 points the way you originally wanted me to take them. So I had to slap you around.
And that hurt too.
Good. It'll happen again if you decide to double-cross me tonight. You see, I don't want to team with you, but I have to because it is Bound for Glory series. And I need those 7 points to advance, to move on, so by the time Bound for Glory comes around, I'm the one fighting for that championship. You understand?
You ain't said nothing but a G thing, Daddy. You need 7 points. I need 7 points to bottom line tonight. You, Pope, somebody's going to get it. And I'm going to make sure you get done. It's all business. Let's go out there and do it.
I still don't trust you.
Up next, it's a huge 3-team Bound for Glory series match. AJ Styles and RVD versus Beer Money versus the Pope and Devon. Who's going to pick up the all-important points? Hey, Taz, check this out. Jeff and Karen Jarrett, they have arrived, and, well, looks like we may have a fiesta tonight.
I'll tell you, I'm still feeling the effects of that jug of water they brought me the last time we went to Mexico.
I told you that wouldn't be good.
Cook, seriously, that's it, bro. I've had enough. You stupid. You embarrass me, Cook. You are. And I'm finished. Yeah. Are you deaf, bro?
I'm a stupid.
I'm
Maybe
sick
if
of
you
it.
weren't such
I'm
a
sick of
pathetic
it.
loser,
I'm a
maybe
pathetic
if you could
loser.
win a match in the past year,
I can win a match.
wouldn't have to get
Let me
involved.
explain
Try to
something
say
to you.
You're sorry.
I'm Jack. You're supposed to help me win matches, Cooks. That's the only reason you're here.
You're beyond help.
Finished, you don't finish, bro. Don't ever talk to me again, Cooks. I could get any girl.
Oh, peace out, douchebag.
Hey, Mike, as you know, last Sunday, the Bound for Glory series continued at Hardcore Justice.
And it was the Pope D'Angelo Dinero who picked up 7 points with a pinfall win over Devon.
And Rob Van Dam, well, he dropped 10 points after getting disqualified against Crimson.
I don't like to pick up a win like that. I don't know what Jerry was thinking. It's one hell of a match between me and RVD. Jerry had to get his nose in it. I don't know what's going on. But a win's a win. I'm still in the lead. I'm still going to win this Bound for Glory series, and that's it.
It means the world if Pope goes to BFG, Daddy, and headline this thing, come out the world champion. I try to make it known, Pope ain't no future, Daddy. Pope is right now, and I'm going to prove that by going through this series and coming out on top, man.
7 months I've been here. I haven't been beaten. I came here with every aspiration to win the World Heavyweight title, and that's what I'm going to do.
And here's a look at the Bound for Glory series leaderboard. Crimson still on top for an unprecedented 6 weeks in a row. Well, the big question is, will Devon and the Pope be able to coexist tonight as a team after all their recent differences? And it is time for a special Bound for Glory series match featuring 3 tag teams. Remember, in a tag, only the winner of the fall picks up the points.